Hello everyone, I'm Meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your noon news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now we've got some good news for you is in that the Neuse River Bridge has now opened up again. Here is a scene from what it looked like earlier this morning when it was closed. Again, we had reports of not only ice on the bridge, but we also had several accidents that led DOT crews to close the bridge. And again, this is an image of the closing. We now want to turn and give you a look at exactly what we have got as far as current conditions go. And we've got just our map pulled up, and you can again see that traffic is flowing in both directions on the bridge. There is one camera, there is another, and yeah, everything is back to being open for those of you trying to drive around the Craven County area, specifically again across the Neuse River Bridge. Now we also want to highlight that the Highway 17 bypass in Jones County that was closed has now reopened as well. Jones County Emergency Services Director Ryan Mills says the Highway 17 bypass was partially shut down earlier this morning. The closure was between mile marker 136 exiting onto Highway 17 Business near Pollocksville. It also had shut down Lee's Chapel Road and Highway 17 Business, but again, that section is back open. Now we need to talk about, of course, your weather forecast, and we are still looking at some wintry precipitation coming down, but air temperatures continue to climb, and that is going to take us away from the wintry mess that has been with us since pretty much last night. Now again, we kind of missed out on the snow with this system. There are parts of North Carolina that have seen some snowflakes. We've seen, again, a few spotty snowflake cells working their way northward towards the Virginia line. But right now, again, Roanoke Rapids starting to see a little bit more sleet and freezing rain than the snowflakes they had earlier. That was kind of the one of the lone spots in eastern North Carolina that was looking again at some snowflakes. Right now, air temperatures continuing to warm up, currently below freezing in Williamston, Ahoskie, Roanoke Rapids, Rocky Mount, Goldsboro, Kenansville, and Kinston. The rest of eastern North Carolina is either at 32 degrees or a little bit above that number. In fact, if you're watching from the Outer Banks, you're significantly above that number. Today in Hatteras, it has been warm. Right now, it's at 57 degrees, but an hour ago, we had air temperatures between around 63 to 64 degrees. Now, of course, as we head through the day, we will again see those winds shift, and that will rob Hatteras of the heat they enjoyed earlier this morning. But it will also, again, help spread some more heat across the east as we make our way through the next several hours. I think by the time we get to around 2, 3 p.m., we'll be back above freezing, and that is going to eliminate any sort of icing threat that would have persisted if air temperatures stayed a little bit colder. But with air temps again getting down to that, or getting really up to that low to mid 30s level, we are going to be seeing all of the raindrops that do come down over the tail end of the day come down as just that, raindrops. They're actually going to help wash away any sort of lingering ice that tries to stick around, because overnight temperatures actually going to get warmer. We will be warmer tonight at sunset than we will be early tomorrow morning, and we'll be even warmer than where we'll be at midnight. So 35 degrees at 9 turns to 39 degrees by midnight, and then we are in the low 40s as we wake up early tomorrow morning. Now, I know we just aired the governor highlighting that air temperatures across the state are, again, going to be back down below freezing, creating a hazard for black ice. Unfortunately, well, no, not unfortunately, fortunately for eastern North Carolinians, we are going to be seeing air temperatures stay above freezing. It is not going to be dropping below 32 degrees tonight. So that forecast that the governor was giving, that was for areas west of I-95. East of 95, we're looking again at more warmth than as we head through the overnight hours, eliminating that chance for black ice to occur. I know there's a lot of questions about school, whether or not it's going to happen coming up tomorrow. I do not have all of that information, but what I can tell you is that I would anticipate school happening because of those warmer overnight temperatures. Temperatures staying above 32 degrees. That really limits not only how much ice can form, but how ice can stick around. It melts once you hit 32 degrees or hit 33 degrees. And we're going to be beyond that number overnight tonight through tomorrow morning. Tomorrow, we're going to start out at around 40 degrees at sunrise, only warming up to around 41 degrees Monday afternoon. But then once we get to around, I would say, 3, 4, 5 p.m. Monday afternoon to Monday evening, that's when we're going to see air temperatures really start to fall again. But by that point, we're going to be looking at clear skies and no raindrops coming down. So our threat of wintry weather essentially goes away, even though air temperatures by that point are going to fall all the way down into the mid-teens, getting to around 16 degrees early Tuesday morning. Now, if you're a fan of the snow and have just been really disappointed with this weekend's performance in providing snowfall, I hear you. Totally hear you. Coming up next weekend, we have another opportunity for some snowfall. For now, though, again, it is just that, an opportunity. Certainly not something I'm putting money on. With how this system adjusted over the past 7 days, we initially looked like, okay, we are going to get slammed with some snow, and here we are. I'm looking outside, and I'm not really seeing a whole lot left around, or certainly stuck to the ground. We may again see, we will see model adjustments from now till next weekend. But if you're hoping for, again, another opportunity for snow, we will have another one coming up next Saturday night into Sunday morning. But that's all we have time for today's noon news and weather update. We'll be back coming up tomorrow morning starting at 7:10 a.m. with Jim and Gigi. Until then, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your Sunday.